got a 2013 Ford Escape. It came forward just a suspected leak. It went through two different places, and I don't know. The transmission shops claimed it was a transmission leak, and somebody else claimed it was like a one place claimed it was a transmission leak, and one place claimed it was an oil leak. Now, I'll be honest. I don't know how the transmission place got transmission leaks, and I don't know why a lot of people never take gravity into consideration. But the place that suspected the oil was leaking is true. But as far as like what, it's going to wind up being the vacuum pump seal, and because the valve cover itself isn't leaking, the valve cover is perfectly fine. It's just right here around the vacuum pump, especially at the base there, is leaking. So, got a simple job. The labor time to do this is 0.6 hours, but I'm thinking I can do it in like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna get the camera set up. We're gonna take some stuff off. It looked like I only have to take the vacuum line. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's just. Hold on 1 second. What is this a T? Oh man, I hope that's not. Is that a? Oh no, please be. Oh no, it is a vacuum line. Dang it, man. Yeah, and I moved it a little bit, and this is just getting worse. Shoot. So we'll take this off. This is the problem with plastic. Let me complain for a second. I can't begin to tell you. I got another car out there. I have to do a repair because of plastic. I had a Volkswagen. It was like late at night. I had to do a repair because of plastic. I'm tired of plastic. This is crap, man. All right, let's just make this happen. And I think I can just get away with taking this air filter assembly out. This is a big old box. Okay, so we should be able to elevate, take that off, and then I probably should be able to just lift up on it. Look like I can. Let me get this camera set up. I had to clean my area up a little bit. This is gonna make working a lot easier. I'm gonna try putting a zip tie on here, and hopefully that'll brace this rupture here and prevent it from spreading. I'm hoping. Leave that right there. I might be able to get this off without lube. Squeeze this. As long as I didn't break that, we're fine. Let's put this up here. Let's take off. Where's my flathead? I just had that thing. Straight up. Pretty sure I need to take this out, but we'll work around it. We got going on. So there's some bolts down here at the bottom. Is there another one at the top here? Please just be only 2. And I think that's it. Okay, let's get this in a relaxed spot. Let me show you what I'm dealing with. So I'm gonna have to take this 8mm out so I can elevate this intake hose. And we're gonna get this one down here at the bottom. That one right there. That one. And then another one right here. Can't get my finger right there. So that joker got to come out too. Yep, right there. And I do believe I'll have adequate space from here. I don't have to take the hose off. And maybe when I lift this up, I'll be able to just shoot that, get a socket in there and pull that out. Looks like, yep, look like regular 8mm. All right, let's make it happen. Plenty of room. Absolutely. We'll get the bottom one. Oh yeah. It's nice to have something easy for a change. Well, in all fairness, I've been doing a lot of, I had 2 Civics where I had to do brakes and rotors. So that was pretty easy. I didn't have to rub 2 brain cells together for that one. I think we can just, am I right? Am I missing one? Hold on. I have a new part. Let me grab that. Y'all know I frequently patronize O'Reilly's Auto Parts, and surprisingly, they had this part pretty cheap. It was $180, and that was actually a decent price in comparison to what it could be, because Rock Auto had it for like 140 something. It was very compatible. V as in Victor, C as in Charles, P as in Paul, 129. We have a very, very bittersweet relationship, I tell you what. So it comes with the vacuum pump, and the main thing, we have a new vacuum pump, obviously, and gasket. So that's the big thing. These were the, okay, so I got, am I missing one? We're going this direction. So there's one, there's another one. I got the top one. And the bottom one, I'm just missing this side here. So I need to feel around. And yep, I got my fingers on it. There's a connector, a valve right in front of my face. You know, the lesser the plastic that's in my way, the better this could be. But this is the only obstacle right now. Am I in the right area? Oh, here. Wobble head extension. All right, let's see if it'll pop out. I'm prepared for a little mess. Did I pull the right one out? All right, let's get a little tug. Oh. I gotta be careful. There's something crackling. Was that gasket that was flinging around. Hope. Yeah, that gasket smashed. I'm not sure if it was the gasket or the pump, but I'm replacing both because I don't want any issues. So I got to remove it, and they potentially had a failure rate. I'm going to get it replaced. Clean my area out. I'm pretty sure getting it clocked in the proper position is going to be the challenging part. As far as this repair goes, you want to see what it looks like inside. Let me show you. That's what it looks like inside. Got the keyway. Doesn't seem like it needs to be in a particular orientation. There's the bolt pattern there, though. So you get to see that. All right, let's get a new one in. It looked like it's around 12 o'clock position. Wait, is there? Yeah, no. Ew. What's this? There we go. So we're at 12 o'clock. We're fitting. It's gonna clock this. In its appropriate location. Follow through with this repair. Around these plastic hoses is a dangerous game. I tell you what. All right, let me do this. Throw some dielectric grease on this fitting, so it'll make life a little easier in the future. I'm gonna leave that on there. Snip a little bit off so we don't have to worry about this coming off. At least just a little bit of insurance. It looks okay. Just a little band. This one. There. Okay. I'm going to clean the area up before we put the air box back on. Get it nice and neat, especially while we have access. There's really nothing too much to say about this. It was a cut and dry repair. And only thing is, I mean, it's just common that vehicles will come by and people will like, oh, I need an oil pan. But the people who are looking at it, making the assessment, aren't giving the accurate assessment. Now, I will say, though, it's a possibility. She probably went in and both of those guys are probably having a bad day. Like, hey, where you think this is leaking from? But I think she paid for a diagnosis from a transmission shop, if I recall properly. I'll have to get some more context. But for the most part, I'm not going to say that she did or didn't. But if two places made a conjecture, hey, you need a transmission seal, this is probably leaking, front pump seal, whatever. Another place said it was the oil, but that, roll the dice. It ain't really too much. You only get 50-50 chance. Transmission fluid get dirty, it'll look brown. Oil will get dirty, it'll be brown. So they both can look the same. They just don't have power steering fluid. When they get old, it look brown. Brake fluid, get old, look brown. I mean, but I understand it's right by the motor, so we're not even talking about that. But I always just start from gravity, man. Start from the top and work your way down. Nothing else to say. Hey, if anything happened, this got to come back for anything, and this standard product take a crap, which I just don't think, because, man, standard is the standard of the industry right now. I don't know if you hear that sarcasm in my voice, but if anything happened, I'll definitely update. But hit the link, subscribe channel, stay informed, how to reach us on work. See you next one.